Hello, my name is Giselle Vera, and this is my video interview for Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Okay, question one. Honestly, I've come a long way since I started college. My freshman year was back in 2018, and in the beginning, I struggled. Not because I didn't care, but because I hadn't really figured out how to manage everything or how to study in a way that worked for me. Since then, I've grown a lot. I've taken on clinical work, supported my family, and learned how to push through tough situations. But I know that to move forward into medical school, I need to show that growth on paper too. What stood out to me about Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences is how connected it is to the communities that I care about. I've worked in clinics and hospitals here in New York, and I want a program that understands the realities of these environments. Plus, being online gives me the flexibility I need to keep supporting my family while continuing my education. My main goal is to come out of this program feeling confident, academically, emotionally, and mentally ready to apply to medical school. I know I have the heart and the experience for medicine, but I want to strengthen the academic side so it's just as solid. And if I'm being honest, the biggest area I want to improve is my GPA. My first few years of college was tough, and my grades do reflect that. But since then, I've taken on more responsibility and I found what works for me, and I've proven to myself that I can succeed. I also want structured support as I prepare for the MCAT, and this program offers exactly the kind of environment I need to bring everything together. Question three. At this point, I know how to manage a full plate between working in hospitals, helping out at home, and being a student and just living my life. I've had to learn how to plan ahead, and stay organized and ask for help when I need it. I rely on structure. I like making schedules, using checklists to keep myself on track. But besides that, I've learned how to stay focused even when life gets busy, which usually does. I know how to hold myself accountable and how to adjust when things don't go as planned. So I've also figured out that what helps me focus is using non with using noise canceling headphones and setting my devices on do not disturb, which is very nice. And yeah, this isn't a perfect method, but it's works for me because I built it around my life. And that's exactly how I plan to stay on track on a full-time program here at Albany. Yeah, question four. One of my biggest strengths is my empathy. Working in OBGYN clinics and hospital settings has taught me how to connect with patients, especially when we don't speak the same language. I've learned that a calm tone or a simple gesture can go a long way. Another strength that I have is my determination. I've had a couple of setbacks, if not plenty, but I never let them define me. I've always found a way to get back up and to reevaluate and keep going. One thing that I am working on is not stretching myself too thin, meaning I'm the kind of person who wants to do everything and be there for everyone, but I'm learning that it's okay to pause, say no, or to just take a moment and take care of myself and to set boundaries when I need to. Question 5. One challenge I remember clearly was during a biology class early on. Um, I felt completely lost and I started to doubt myself. And I thought maybe I just wasn't cut out for science. But instead of giving up, I've changed how I approached it. I started going to office hours, asking questions, forming study groups, and just trying different study methods until something clicked. And that experience taught me that failure doesn't mean that you're not capable. It just means that you need a different strategy. And since then, I've just carried that mindset into everything that I do. Question 6. I guess I just like to say that I know my path hasn't been perfect, but I've never lost sight of why I'm doing this. I've worked in places where people are scared, people are vulnerable or grieving, and I've learned that being a good healthcare provider isn't just about science, it's about presence, trust, and respect. I've had to grow a lot academically and personally, and I'm proud of how far I've come. And this program would give me the chance to keep building on that, to stay close to the communities that I care about, and to continue being the kind of physician I've always wanted to be. Thank you.